The standard naming feature, which is available in Vectorworks Architect and Landmark, is used to create a standardized naming system for organizational elements in a document, such as classes, design layers, sheet layers, viewports, and save views. This can be used as a template for a single user or a company-wide standard. To use standard naming, go to File, Document Settings, Standard Naming. In this dialog, you can choose from one of our provided naming standards or customize your own standard. Here I'm going to select User 1 for the active standard. In order to adjust the settings for this standard, click on the Details button. From this window, you can choose the reference standard, view and adjust the names of the organizational elements, and set class line and fill attributes. There are two lists. The reference standard list shows the reference standard names for the classes, layers, and other organizational elements. This is used to compare your active standard with an existing standard. The active standard column is used to show the active naming structure and any edited names. In addition to changing the name, you can also edit the description of any of the elements. In the Classes section, you can choose the attribute properties for each individual class. You have the ability, if desired, to choose the same name for multiple classes. For example, I'm going to map the door classes to door-new. This will consolidate all of these classes in one class for the document structure. After updating any names or attribute settings, click OK to save the changes. Back in the standard naming dialog, in order to have objects automatically placed into these classes, check the box Enable Autoclassing. A list of autoclassed objects can be found in the Vectorworks help. Just search for Autoclassing. Depending on your changes and what objects are currently in your file, you may receive multiple dialogues indicating the changes that will be made. Notice, if I place a new door, it will automatically go to the door-new class. If I attempt to change the class, it will revert back to the class set in the standard. If you wish to add additional standards, after applying a standard to a file, 3 worksheets will be created. Simply open each of these worksheets through the resource browser and add a new column for any additional standards. These new standards will now be editable through the standard naming command in the document preferences. Once you have a new standard set up, simply import these worksheets into any new file to access your custom standards through the standard naming command. Using the standard naming feature in Vectorworks can help give useful structure across your projects and Vectorworks documents. Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to visit kbase.vectorworks.net for more video tech tips and other technical info. Thank you, and have a great day.